Hey, it's No Name. We're at One Bad Apple Records in Castro Valley. We're going to check out a band from San Francisco. Check out the soothing sounds of No Vacation.
And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind. And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind.
Hi, I'm Sabrina from No Vacation, and this song is called Minefields.
Just relax, time will pass if you let it go. Sifting through your sorrows, it won't get you anywhere. And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind. And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind. Something that you'd forget, waiting on the dial tone. Maybe I'll just let it go. Here I am, been waiting on you far too long. Maybe we should call it quits, but you never even gave a shit. And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind. And I don't wanna let a moment pass, running circles in my mind, circles in my mind.
It's No Name here with Sabrina and Nat from No Vacation. Super excited to sit down and talk with you guys.
Yeah, thank you for having us out here.
So listen, I want to talk a little bit, Sabrina, about your kind of musical background, because you have a very unique delivery and kind of unique voice. It's very, there's something about it sonically that kind of makes you just want to stop and listen. Where a lot of music, you know, it's just kind of in your face and you can't avoid it. You kind of have a certain talent that makes people very curious as far as what you're singing. And it has to do with how you're actually singing it, and the way you're playing your guitar. Tell me where that comes from.
So when I first learned guitar, I listened to a lot of Frank Sinatra, and so that's where like a lot of influence in like chords came from. But I never actually learned guitar. Like I don't really read notes or read any music. I just kind of play it by what I hear. And in terms of influences vocally, when I was in high school, I listened to a lot of Adele, and so like her like soulfulness and like jazzy style kind
Did,
of.
did you come from like a
attractive.
big musical family? I think you said earlier that guitar was actually
My parents' age.
your parents' age. Okay, I thought you said it was your parents'
It's
guitar.
older than my parents. No, actually, I'm the only musician in my family.
Okay,
And
so-
no one else does art or music.
So your parents and your family, when they look at what you're doing, are they like, what is she doing? What, you know? Do they support it?
They're very supportive, and I'm really thankful about that. But they have like their concerns sometimes because any parent, if you're the only child going into something like music, they're like, oh, what's gonna happen to her? But I think I've turned out pretty fine.
She's gonna be hanging around like scary-looking DJs and playing music in the morning. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And what about you now? What is your kind of musical background? What was like that kind of first record that kind of made you want to get into music?
Oh,
It can be embarrassing. It could be. You don't need to try to be cool here.
Oh, I think this is super cool, but I listened. I was like, I think in 8th grade, and I found a clip of Adam Lambert singing.
Wow.
She really likes Adam Lambert.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like one of those like you wouldn't expect it, but I was like, oh my god! Like he did a cover of Mad World,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just
That's a
like,
good one.
I was entranced. I was like, oh my god! Like what is this guy doing? And then that was like after the whole American Idol thing, but then I like just started listening to him a bunch and following him, and like really up until then I was only kind of just playing classical music,
Sure.
like viola and violin, piano, and then after that I just kind of started like diving into more like not I guess like indie or just kind of like folk music. So
Yeah, I mean that's interesting because a lot of those singing shows like American Idol and The Voice, they get a lot of bad rap from the music community, but here you guys are kind of a product of that.
I actually auditioned for American Idol.
Did you?
When I was 15. Because
She didn't
I
make
watched it as a
it.
kid, and I didn't make it, by the way.
So what was that experience like? Going down there at 15. I mean, that's most 15-year-olds are just trying to get out of bed and get into high school in the morning. What was that experience like?
Yeah, so it was kind of random. My dad was out of town, so like my mom took me, and we just got in the car and we're like, we're not even gonna book a hotel room. We just drove down, and then I did it, and then I didn't make it, and I cried a little bit, but then I was like, well, that was a learning experience. I'm never gonna do that again.
I will never sit in front of a panel of judges ever. Awesome. And you did pick out some records that influenced you. And so tell me about why this band's so important to you. Why are they so special to you?
When I was in high school, I listened to a lot of their music because I was like pretty sad person. And so it helped.
Why were you so sad?
I don't know. You're just in high school and you're just like, you don't understand things.
Yeah.
And so like,
Do you find like the older you get, the less sad you get, or do you still kind of draw into that sadness when you want to write something musically or kind of express yourself?
I mean, I feel like there's periods of everything. There's periods where I feel really good, and then periods where I feel really sad. And I feel like that's a natural thing.
Embracing your inner sadness, which we all have, and I think
And-
that's one of the great things about music, right? It's a way to get that out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that a lot of times people that maybe feel emotions a little bit more than your average person kind of turn to music for that outlet. Would you say that was kind of your case?
Yeah, music and writing is very cathartic to me. It's like, it helps me like reassess a situation, look back on it, and be like, yeah, that happened, but I could move on from it.
I love it. Committed to the sad. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking in with the Record Room. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Awesome.
This song is called Yam Yam. Why
here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay. Staring at a distance, this warmth is hard to find. Sitting in silence, I gave my best, I tried. Simply a distraction I didn't hope to find. Sitting by my side, I hope you're here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay. When morning comes away, I'll be here to stay.
Nice. Do you find that when you're playing, everyone's on the phone, so that you only get like the half clap, like people. It's like when you clap their forearms. You're like, that was awesome.
Cool. We could do the next one then.
Okay, cool.
Let me tune up.